The Jamaican women were brilliant from first leg to last in the final. Antoinette Knight replacing Renisha McGregor on the third leg, and Nikisha Price producing one of the fastest legs we've ever seen by a Jamaican in the women's 4x400. And didn't they look gorgeous doing it? Listen, that is the most beautiful silver medal you will ever see at a global championship. USA winning the gold medal, by the way, with the Netherlands finishing in third. Welcome back to Return to Tokyo, whether you're watching on TVJ, TVJSN, OneSpotMedia.com, TVJ International in the Cayman Islands, or listening on One Spot on Make That Hits 92 FM. Yeah, let's talk about the women's 4x400 and Jamaica's silver medal winning performance. Warren, where I don't want you to get too lonely, so let me start with you. Your thoughts on the performance from the Jamaican women?
I wanted to say this yesterday, and I'll say it today. Never ever take Stacey off that second leg. Yesterday, she ran a brilliant second leg and brought us. I think she has to now be the textbook of how we tell at least how to run a second leg in a 4x4. So whoever's in charge of the textbook, give it to her, give it to the kids, and put her in it. The girls look good. They look brilliant. We loved it. Everybody ran a solid leg. We definitely spoke yesterday about the changes coming in. We saw they bringing Knight in. She made a brilliant difference in the team. Wonderful effort, wonderful silver medal. It feels like gold to me. That's my gold medal. I don't care what anybody say. It might look like a silver, but that's a gold for me.
Yeah, and the splits on that 4x400 for the women, Bruce.
Yeah, so we start off with a 50 point for Oakley, which is as good as you can ask for the first leg. 49.59 is what Warren Ware saw when young Stacey Ann Williams from St. Elizabeth Technical High School ran around on that second leg. On the third leg, we got 50.66 from Antoinette Knight. I don't know about anybody else. I was just praying, just hold on to the baton, Antoinette, keep the nails short. And she did just that. And then on the ankle leg, 48.50 for Nikisha Price.
Can you recall a faster leg for a Jamaican woman?
I would have to check. And I think Nobleen Williams-Mills in 2015, when Jamaica won gold in the 4x4, with Sharika on that team, Christine Taki-Day on that team as well. I'd have to check that split. But 48.50 was actually the second fastest split for the entire championships here, because only Sydney McLaughlin at 47.7 or 47.8 went any faster.
Interestingly, Sydney McLaughlin never only ran slower, I mean, mind you, with the conditions on the relay leg than she did in the flat 400. Danielle Dowie, what a performance from these women.
Yes, I'm really proud of them. They all ran faster than they did in the heat and in pouring rain. So that to tell you that they stepped it up, and I'm happy that they brought in Antoinette on that third leg. It was a great decision. It was crucial in securing that silver.
Yeah, I would definitely say a good move on the part of the coaches to bring Antoinette Knight in on the third leg, replacing Renisha McGregor, who split 52-42 on the first day in the heats. All right, shall we hear from the women then in the 4x4, the Jamaican women?
Enjoyed this race because
we knew that if we trusted each other to run each and every leg, that we would come out with a medal, and we came out with silver tonight, so we're pretty happy.
First and foremost, I'm super blessed to be on the team. The women, they all believed in me, and I also had the confidence, and I believed in myself to help the team to a medal. We knew that we could do it, and I'm so happy that we came out with a silver.
It feels great, but I have to say, if I didn't have this team, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm really happy that I had this team, and they came out here and gave it their all, and I also gave my all, and that's how we came out with a silver medal. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, I came out here to make my team proud, and also our country, and that's why I came out here for.
Yeah, of course, ahead of the championship, Nikisha Price said that she was not leaving without a medal. I know she wanted the flat 400 medal, but she gets it at 4x4. And David, you have to really be impressed with how the women delivered, because even on anchor, when Femke Ball got the baton, I wondered, oh, can she close on Nikisha Price? She never really did.
No, I had no thoughts of her passing Nikisha Price based on the
You
form
didn't,
that
David?
No, not based on the
You
form
didn't,
that Nikisha,
David? Not based on the history of Femke Ball and what
I don't care
we've
about
seen?
her history. I'm talking about her current form. There's no way she's going to run past Nikisha, who's definitely running sub 50 all season, and there's no way. I mean, the third leg made the difference. The 2 seconds that we gained by adding Antoinette Knight would have put us in a good position for silver, and it was no longer a race. The team that is supposed to beat us, and so we're all comfortable with that. Jamaica is a top 2 team. We have the depth at the 400 for the women, and we demonstrated that and got the medal that at worst we should get from a championship like this.
And how significant is this? And I'll throw this question out as an open one, because I remember all the debates following the World Relays when the women struggled and didn't qualify automatically. Let's not forget that. It was the time from last year as they collect their silver medal here. Terrific. And of course, all 5 ladies get an opportunity to collect the silver medal, including Renisha McGregor, who won in the first round, so another relay medal. But to see them turn it around in this way, what do we take from all of that?
You have to run your best team, and this would be our best team, and it's the only time that we feel is our best team all season. A lot of times athletes are not available, so as you're trying to qualify, and we have to get used to this new system of qualification through a particular competition and not qualification through time. And so we have to make sure that those competitions that are the qualification for the major championships, we have our best people and have teams that can actually make it, so that we relieve ourselves of the stress and the anxiety that is almost suggesting that we're not supposed to be there. But we have the quality, we have the depth. We're one of the few countries that have sufficient persons to field relay teams, and we should make the best of it.
Thanks, Ricardo. The point, I know you're going to talk about local versus overseas Jamaican based. The 4x4 women had a big challenge this year because our top 400-meter women all live and train outside of Jamaica. And so that was a difficulty in bringing them all together to represent Jamaica. Whereas in all our other events, it was local-based, Jamaican-based athletes who were easier to put together just because we're all living here and training here in Jamaica.
Yeah, very much the case. The women finishing second in the 4x4. That was the 9th and penultimate medal for Jamaica at these championships. And then the women's 4x4 closing out